All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. I want you guys to get comfortable. I want you guys to stay with us for a little while, and we'll be right back with you. All right, let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat. Because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to run on over to my backup page and follow me there, please do at Shar's Reality Family. All right, this isn't a chat for children, so if you are a child, I'm sorry, you got to go. All right, we don't always keep it clean and cut, okay? With that being said, hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up, and lottie dottie to everybody. All right. Let's see who's in the chat. Hello to everybody. I saw a lot of new faces on yesterday, and I want to say thank you for coming on in. Hi, Kat. How are you? Hi, Cupcake. How are you? Nene Love. What's up, boo? Kathleen in the building. I see y'all. I see y'all checking in with me on a Saturday morning. What's up, y'all? I was contemplating. Actually, I was recording the video and both of my phones, the storage is like messed up, booked and busy. Okay, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to do this live. So here I am early in the AM, but I was up for a while because my daughter had to go to work and she hasn't yet got her vehicle, but she's gonna get it next week, so that's going to relieve your girl. Okay. Renetta, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Committed to the journey. I know that's right. You speaking life and not death. I love that. I love that for you. All right. I love that name. Welcome. Ray Mella. What's up, boo? Happy Saturday. I see y'all popping through. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Oh man, why they want me to talk? um Hi, Jones. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. I am the queen of butchering your name and putting it in the blender and chopping it the hell up. But no harm intended. Charge it to my head and not my heart because I love y'all that much. All right. So much. I'm going to tell y'all in advance. I will mess a name up, child. Listen, y'all know I don't ask for much. Strawberry. What's up, boo? Y'all know I don't ask for months, but I do need you guys to go ahead and hit that like button if you didn't on your way in. Please subscribe to the channel as well, so that we could be moving on up like the Jeffersons, honey. We got stuff to talk about. We're broadening our content over here. So I thank you guys for trusting the vision. All right. I finally hit my 10K over there on TikTok, and I am so saddened that they are no longer going to be here. So as much as I didn't want Trump in the office for my own personal reasons, I do hope that he come and try to do something, honey, because I'm gonna need my check. I need my check. And I definitely want to jump into that. I was like, man, I'm about to hit 3 platforms monetized, and the one that I was working extremely hard to get on, you gonna go and take that from me? The nerve, honey, the nerve. But I do understand protecting whatever it is that they feel like that the TikTok people or Chinese people or the Chinese, era have on us. I'm not sure of what it is. So I do understand folks doing their job. I'm just going to mind my business. Okay. And I hope that it all works out. Okay. Also, make sure you guys have your notification bell on. We're going to come back and play the entire interview with Wendy Williams, and we're going to listen to that. We're going to break it apart. It is heartbreaking. Okay. When I listened to it, I was tearing up. Okay. I couldn't imagine my mother or my father or any of my loved ones of that sort being locked away in a 2x4 room with just a TV, a bed, and maybe a sitting area. Considered to be a luxury hotel, I guess, or a lockdown luxury facility, and not able to have access to the things that they want, right? Even the ones that's not so swift, we always want to give them an option to, one, be safe, but two, to have their own sense of independency, and whatever that looked like according to the need of the individual, we want to give that to them, right? So that story really broke my heart, and I really do want to talk about it. I know you guys are always interested in other topics, but we're gonna talk about it, okay? We're also going to go deeper into the TikTok ban later on. So I want you guys to jump into that. But while we're talking about TikTok ban, let's talk about Stormi Stills. You guys know that she was over in China celebrating that, and she was nominated. Let me get her nominations up for what she won the award for before I be spreading false information. Okay. I be butchering stuff, and I'm not here to be like I'm a perfect being, but I do want to make sure that I am definitely acknowledging her for what it is she was celebrated for. Okay. So she's been doing her thing on TikTok, right? And she went to, I think it was NBC or ABC, don't quote me correctly, and she was over there and she was speaking about it, but I think she missed the opportunity, or maybe she wasn't sure of what they was asking her. So it was asked, repeatedly, what will she do now that the TikTok ban looks like it's going to take place? Okay. And I want you guys to hear that, because I don't know if she was purposely ignoring the question or she just didn't understand the question. She started talking about what everybody else depend on it for, but not necessarily what she depend on it for, which that was never the question. The question was, what will she do next if the ban take place? And she still started talking about what other people, are, nobody knows. Well, you should, in a business like this, and you being up on a hierarchy like you are over there on TikTok, I think you probably should make some plans, okay? And I know it could be frustrating. Hell, it's frustrating for me. You ain't even get a dollar yet. Okay. So I know it could be for the people that's actually depending on it. But I want you guys to listen to it and let me know what you guys think. So she was nominated for the 2024 Most Influential Personality Award, Global Short Video and Live Stream ecosystem. Okay. So at I am Stormy Still. So, like I said, I didn't get a chance to publicly say congratulations to her over here. I said it on other platforms, but not over here. Like I said, it's a win for any of our sisters. So we want to say congratulations to her. And I think that's the right thing to do, no matter if we floating with her or not. Okay. We have to learn how to separate the two from business in the show. Okay, she's doing her thing, and I think she should be celebrated as to any other cast members. Okay, so I want to jump into the things that she had to say, and her nomination. Well, being over there speaking. Let me get who she was talking to exactly. Okay, and what they had to say to her, and all of that good stuff. Okay, and let's listen to it. Okay. Maybe looking for ways to block the shutdown. TikTok CEO is actually going to attend the inauguration. What might that mean? Well, it's anybody's guess. But regardless, TikTok will not be the same whether under new management or gone for good. Any disruption could hit the platform as well, especially what's called the TikTok shop, along with the businesses that use it. Your next guest is the owner and founder of Canvas Beauty Brand, selling 1 million units total on TikTok on Black Friday, even surpassing 2 million in sales in one day. One of the first to ever use the live stream TikTok feature. I'm pretending to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Stormi Steele, and we have confirmed that is indeed her real name.
Yes, it is.
Joining us, coming up from Huntsville. Stormi, welcome. I'm not going to pretend to know half of what I just said, but what would a TikTok shutdown mean for you, your brand, your employees, and Huntsville, Alabama, where you're based?
To be honest, I feel like what's not being considered with the TikTok shop, man, is the morale on the American people, right? I feel like it would be totally against 170 plus million people's right to speech, freedom of speech, and then on top of that, like it'll directly impact their income in a significant way. Some people only find joy on TikTok shop platform in the palm of their hands. So outside of just financially, we got to talk about the Americans' like emotional stability. Some people like rely on this heavily, and as for me, we've done 3 million in a single day. And not only just us, a lot of people are connected to our brand through affiliates. They make money off of this. So I feel like if TikTok shop was to leave, I would personally consider it to be one of the greatest like layoffs in American history.
So what would you do? I mean, thank you for giving us a sense of what the financial...
They're going to redirect her.
Like, how much money do you make? We're trying to give us a sense of what's at stake. So now that you know, because we all thought a few weeks ago, maybe this isn't going to happen. And now it's like, okay, maybe it is. So what's the backup plan?
So I feel like no one really knows. A lot of people right now are already omni-channel, so we're on other platforms. But there's nothing like the power of the TikTok algorithm, and there's nothing like what TikTok has been able to do with TikTok Shop. They've somehow figured out a way to seamlessly integrate live selling. What a brand, what a person who's sitting at home who can literally find something in their home and say, I love this. Let me go tell my friends about it and generate income.
Have you tried Instagram or some of the other options?
Oh, definitely. We've tried other platforms. We've seen success with other platforms, but we've never seen anything like TikTok Shop.
So you think they're just better at it? What makes TikTok so good?
I think it's the power of community. The fact that you can connect with your consumer. It's the one app. It doesn't matter who you are, how you look, what you have going on. You can turn your camera on and you can connect to your audience. You can connect to a person that's just like you. And then on top of that, with TikTok Shop, you can tell people about the things that you love and generate income.
I do think as both a user and as a wannabe creator, it's so hard sometimes to just put this content out. It takes a lot of work. But I do think the algorithms on TikTok are better.
Yeah.
And I look at Instagram, I go, you have Meta, you have Mark Zuckerberg. Like, how hard can it be to replicate the algorithm from TikTok? And they've copied Snap, they've copied many things in the past.
We don't see her getting worked up about much like this, by the way.
To get
I want to be clear.
I went viral my first week on TikTok Shop. I went viral my very first week, and
I didn't know that.
On an upward trajectory ever since. We did 50 million in sales last year. And it was because of the power of TikTok Shop. Not only that, because of our products, affiliates are able to enjoy our products, tell other people about it, and those people are in turn able to make money as well. So when I say like to lose TikTok Shop, it would be devastating. So I feel like the entire American morale and people, like, it'll be a big layoff.
My guess is, Stormi, that you don't care who owns TikTok. I'm guessing. So if TikTok were to stay alive but be based here and do everything exactly the same, let's say it's exactly the same. Nothing changes, but it goes from China to Phoenix. Huntsville. Do you care?
I do care. And I care because as a business owner, I never want someone to be able to tell me who has to own my business. I think that's not right. And I think it goes against, like, once again, the American dream. It's impactful, it makes me feel like my voice does not matter. It makes me feel like someone can tell me what I have to do with my business, and that is not what this company, this culture of America is supposed to be based upon. So I don't agree.
That's fascinating. Thank you for coming on to tell your story and how you feel about it.
If it can happen to them, it can happen to any one of us.
We appreciate it. I don't know if the Supreme Court watches Power Lunch or CNBC, but that's a good message. It's a different take than just the legal argument. There's also, to Stormi's point, the human argument.
That's where the politicians come in. The Supreme Court might have to say what it's going to have to say by law, but the politicians can come in and try to kick the can.
Well, the fact that the CEO is appearing at the inauguration may be a tell, because even if the Supreme Court says, right, maybe the incoming president will be like, let's keep it around.
Can pull something out of there.
Stormi Steele, real name.
Yes, real name.
Canvas Beauty. Thank you. Clock is ticking on TikTok.
All right, I love that they kept saying Stormi Steele's real name. Like, I thought that was pretty dope. But hello, Pumpkin. Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you? Committed to the journey wants to know. I wish her and her staff. And all the other TikTok shop brands the best. Nice. That's pretty dope. Pumpkin says, has all of Stormi's customers received their orders? I hope so. I'm not sure because I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I hope so. And Miss Cheryl says, good morning to everyone. Listen, at the end of the day, like she said, is the significant amount of people that's going to lose income. I see people that I'd be like, who the hell is listening to these people? And I also see people like, who else will listen to them had it not been for TikTok, right? I know that I'm here on YouTube and it isn't consistent, right? Where TikTok is consistent. So there's a lot of pros and cons to both of them. And now, we was going to talk about this later, but since we're talking about TikTok and the ban, you guys know that the Chinese isn't trying to sell it at all, okay? And just recently, yesterday, I was on my way to going to sleep. And let me turn this down. Hold on, guys. I was on my way to going to sleep, and somebody sent me something that Candy Barnes, however you say it, because people say it in different ways. Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta is, considering even buying it so that people can, keep a source of income. And like I said, that's big. You know what I mean? Like, that's dope. And I don't really know, if it's any truth to it. Well, Candy did like it and she agreed, but I don't think the Chinese is trying to sell it at all. Okay. They don't want to sell it. And like Stormi said, I'd be mad as hell if I worked hard for something and I have to sell the thing that I put together, okay? Or my hard work and all of those things. It doesn't matter if it's only the U.S. portion. It's still me who worked on it. So like I said, it's a lot of pros and cons to it all. But like I said, I hope it all work out for everybody. There's a couple that was talking about it last night on their channel, and they was just sharing that that's all they have financially. You know what I mean? And if TikTok go away, they haven't mastered how to regulate through the other platforms. And it's unfortunate, okay? CC, welcome to the chat. Rest assured, Stormi did not understand much of what was being, I thought so. Line dance, I didn't think so either, okay? I think she winged it at the end and wrote that thing back in, if I can be honest, which, good job, girl. I would have did the same thing. But I do think, and I do agree with you that she didn't understand much of what was saying. And to that, and my point I was going to say is this. I believe that Stormi may have been coached on what to say, okay? And the reason why I say that is she keeps talking about the American dream and freedom of whatever the speech that she talked about. Stormi don't really talk in that essence. So the fact that she was putting like extra pressure on top of that, she definitely was coached based off the CEOs of TikTok what to aim for, okay? Now, we ain't mad at you for trying to secure that check, honey, and keep your money flowing in the TikTok era, but we do recognize that you were definitely prompt before you did this interview, okay? But listen, if I was them, I would use you too. You pop it over there, so do what you do. Hey, Bliss, how are you? This discussion demonstrates the importance of depth of knowledge. All American subscribers risk exposure. Currently, the U.S. government is seeking to restrict exposure, in my opinion. Okay. Look, I'm all for it, okay? Like I told you, I don't know everything, and I don't know everything about this. That's why I'm just keeping it in one little area, and what I can see with my two eyes, okay, and what I'm hearing with my two ears is what being said, because I'm not into it like that. I haven't started making a dime over there yet. I would love to, but if it's going to risk us in so many errors, I don't want to be a part of it, right? And it goes beyond a check, right? Let me see. The orange has made and lost millions. It is not the sharpest tool in the box. It didn't sound like she understood. Okay, I don't know. I don't think so either, though. Let's see. Let's see. What happened? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. China has already stolen our cell phone information and other personal data. TikTok is a risk to all that use it. Americans has forgotten that China is our enemy. Thank you. You guys are bringing stuff back to my remembrance as you type it. So again, I thank you for your comments, because you can't remember everything off the top of your dome. But like I said, it's deeper than a check, okay? And we have to be mindful of that. It's just what it is, okay? All right. So welcome to all that's just coming in. Please hit the like button. Let's see. Beautiful. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. All right, so I just wanted to bring that to your attention and let you guys hear that. I also want to jump into Melody making a very loud statement, okay, over the past couple weeks. She's been doing a lot of not talking, but talking at the same dang on time. And we have been following Melody for a period of time. How you say it? We're kind of used to her being quiet when necessary, talking when necessary, and just, going with the flow of traffic according to her spirit, right? She says a lot without saying it. And she's like, if you guys been following me for a long period of time, if you've been watching me, this is how I've been moving, right? She always say that. So I wanted to bring you guys attention to, she made a lot of statements and we're going to go over them all. But one in particular, it was a mouthful. And I hope, let me see, is this the right one? Okay, this one right here. This the one right here. Okay, this singing hallelujah. Yeah, this the one. Okay, it says people may have gotten used to you being weak, used to you being a yes girl, used to you not standing on business and letting just about anything slide. Sis introduced them to the new version of you who stands on business, who doesn't accept just anything, whose life purpose is greater than their dark agenda. Now, y'all, that doesn't take a rocket scientist, okay? When I was doing my pre-recording before I was really interrupted by storage, okay, I was like, wait a minute. Let me try saying this less animated so that I can let this sink in, okay? Who would be the who aiming for their dark agenda? It would be nobody other than the Carlos King, okay? And the rest of the cast, if I can be, this is my opinion. I ain't had no conversation with her, but this is just what I'm picking from this, all right? We see you, we hear you, we know what you're trying to do, okay? But what she's saying is no more Mrs. Nice Girl, okay, or lady, okay? No more Mrs. Okay, maybe they didn't mean it like that. No, they meant it just the way the hell they said it, okay? And I see you and I recognize that, all right? And just because I have allowed you to get away with things because maybe I just didn't want conflict. Maybe I didn't really want to go down that aisle. Maybe it was just easier for me just to block you out of my intimate circle. You maybe considered that to be a weak individual, right? A yes girl individual and a person that wasn't able to stand on business. But let me remind you, I am all of what I originally was equipped with, okay? And what God equipped me with and to stand on, which is business. So since you forgot, let me draw back a little bit, clock that thing back and let you know I am still her and it and will, okay? So I thought this was a loaded statement. And I say yes to the mother yes, okay? I love this, okay? I loved it. Says, I agree now. People are going to red note saying they're freely give their info to China. Dumb. The U.S. education has failed us. Wow. I do see people saying that. I really didn't, like I said, I didn't pay attention to like the reason why they were going over there, but that is the app that everybody said they're going to, child. And they can't even read no comments. They talking about all the comments was in China, Chinese. Well, why you want to be somewhere you don't understand what the hell you signing off on? Child, my mama was here. She'd be like, I don't know where y'all came from. I don't know where y'all came. My mama ain't never. I would never. Listen, y'all better wake the hell up Y'all said that the comments and all the information is in Chinese. They don't even talk your language. Do you even know what you're signing? Child, I don't want to be a part of that. Now that I won't do. Hey, for her good. What's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, in the words of Jay Z, let me reintroduce myself. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. And we're gonna go. Wait a minute. Let me pull it up because this screen, when I'm looking at it from like my angle, is very, very small. So I have to like get my face up close and personal, and I'm not liking it. Okay. Let me see. Line Dan says, "Yup. She was coached. Haven't seen her on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We know. Ventricular. That wasn't it. All at all, kudos to her for getting in where she fit in." You right about that. Hey, TNTG mom, what's up, boo? Yeah. So she definitely was coached. She's very good on being coached and going with the flow of traffic. And look, I'm not mad at her, but they say Candy, if it's an option, Candy want to be the one to buy it, child. So we shall see. Um, I say if they're not spying the way the U.S. deem them to be doing, why not sell it? That's what I said. Okay, well, what do we have to hide? You're going to still keep a percentage of it one way or another, right? Um, and you don't win all together. You don't lose all together. So we'll have to wait and see what Trump gonna do when he get in office. But we shall not. I don't know if Trump is going to go for it when he get all the information on it because he's heavy on folks not coming over here and taking what's ours. Okay, that's just my opinion. Hey, S. White, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up, okay? Whew. She says, "Don't be the joker, okay? Be the ace." Now, y'all know I ain't played cards in a long time, but isn't the ace the top man in charge? Okay, y'all let me know in the chat if I'm right. But I'm assuming that ace is the top man in charge. And I can't see the screen. There we go. I can't see the screen. Know what I'm pushing? I'm just pushing stuff. Okay, so here it goes. It says, "Don't be the joker. Be the ace." Basically, she's telling you, listen, don't dummy down yourself for nobody. You be that top man in charge. And when you are in charge, make sure you stand on everything that one card come with, okay? Don't be dummying yourself down. I said, "Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that whole statement." So I was just like, yeah, this it, okay? This is it. If she has not made a decision to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville yet, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm probably about 80% right. Okay. Now, not that I have a conversation, so it's still my opinion, but I'm probably about 80% right. She's making her way to leave. Okay. And this clarity word that she keep bringing up, it's just ringing a bell to me. Like, I feel like she's saying, "Are we clear?" Okay. I've already gotten the I already got the green to go. I'm just fixing some things behind the scenes, but I see you, I hear you, and I recognize what you guys are doing. Okay. So, again, we just gotta sit, wait, and see. But she's speaking real loud, y'all. I don't know how else y'all want her to stamp this thing. Okay. Vengeance of mine, saith the Lord. Okay. Vindication is time. Sit back, sis. Yes, sometimes you got to sit back and watch. Sit back, take your hands over it. God will get the final say. Understand that? I hear that, honey. I hear that one. Okay. Let me see if this is one that I want to even Oh, this is a never loaded one, guys. Yeah, this is a never loaded one. Let me see if I can pull this one up to my other phone because I can't see it. It says, "Woke up this morning feeling so thankful and grateful. God has really placed some amazing no agenda. No agenda." She's calling out those that stamp themselves or cling themselves to her with an agenda. Okay, people are around me. And the kicker is most have been in my life for years. Okay, they push me, pray for me, cover me, and my children, and I do the same for them. It's nothing like family clarity. Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, but it was that no agenda thing. You know how Destiny did? You want something for something, child, we can. Right? You was just sticking around. In my opinion, just to give Martell what you needed to give him. To me, you wanted to appear like you, and I'm talking about to Melody. She wanted to appear to Mel that she was so wrapped in, and you my friend, and I'm standing on right from wrong, and I don't have no connection with Martell, and he would never know any of your business. But no, you wanted what you can get from her. So you was only loyal to her, in my opinion, according to what she can give you. And so many other things we could talk about. But for Destiny, I'll just leave it with her. She definitely had an agenda. Not that we hurt by that. I'm sure Mel isn't hurt by that either. Thank you, Lord, for letting me realize it before I told this girl some of my real big business and she shared it with my ex-husband. Then I had to go pull up on her in real time traffic. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm all for that as well. Let's see what else we have up here. Oh, y'all, this was the loaded one right here. Okay, clarity. Okay, stand for something or fall for anything. And with this reality TV stuff, I think the reality TV stars, and not Melody, but I think they are viewed to be individuals to take anything. Okay, what's the problem? You're getting exposure from the world, you're getting recognized from the world, your social medias are growing tremendously, right? You're on a television screen, so you shouldn't have any morals or boundaries. Okay, this is the way I think that production, or anybody, not just Carlos King production, but any production team, seems to think that if you're on a TV show that you should just be happy with the check that you're collecting. And that doesn't make sense to me, okay? And I think a lot of things that they want the reality TV stars to do during filming time, it really goes against the grain of being a human being with some type of dignity, okay? And just humanistic and powers in general, right? And I'm not for that, right? So it takes a big person, right? A big boss in charge to say, nah, homie, we ain't even doing this no more. I think you guys have made me out to be the bad guy for a long time. And if that's what you want me to do, I'm sorry. Now, y'all know yesterday when I talked about the Scots, I wasn't too big on the whole them, but I did hear something they said. They says, now we know the reason why they don't want to talk about it because they don't want no more exposure. But here's the thing. One of the things they said was if this come with 5 episodes, us losing 5 episodes to talk about for refusing to talk about you know, social media beef with Martell, then so be it. So you have to stand for something. Whether their motives they were saying was right or wrong or lying, okay? I do agree with that. You have to take a stand. You have to be willing to say, you tried it, didn't you? Right? You tried it, and we're not doing all that, okay? So this was a loaded statement as well. Um, PSTTTTTTTTTT, you did it. Now watch God work and then give him all the glory and all the praise. Um, which one you want? What is it? Oh, here, I think I'm good. Ooh, here, you're gonna have to pull it on it. Sorry, y'all. So, at the end of the day, I feel like the move was already made, right? I feel like whatever this move is that she's doing, whether she's cutting back, whether she's going to go down some or not, I think the move was already made. And then she says that this really has nothing to do with me. But now that I accepted it and God gave me the clarity to do whatever it is that I needed to do. Here we are in a position where I'm not going to give man praise. I'm definitely going to give God the praise because one, he brought it to my attention, and two, he allowed me to stand on business, and three, he's allowed me to move on to bigger and better things, okay? So this was another part of the loaded statement, guys. She is like, listen, y'all better wake up. Pay attention to her story. She's giving it to y'all raw, okay? And this was another one, and this was based off numbers. I got this comment up here, so I can't really make out, but this was based off numbers, all right? And numbers will continue to grow. And I think that's a 6.3 million views in the last 30 days. And she says it's going to continue to go up, okay? She says only going to go up, and we are just getting started. Child, the year's just started, and it's already that kind of energy. So the thing is, if she's bringing in that kind of energy and those kind of numbers by herself, why would we be dummying ourselves, we as in Melody, be dummying ourselves down to stand for anything when I'm already making a move by myself, okay? Yes, there's going to be moments where she needs an entire team to do this because, teams make it better. But the problem is, and the question would be to my checkmates and other people, is the team that she's been working around, not her personal team. I'm talking about the cast now, okay? Working around and working with the team that God wants her to continue to work with. Okay, that's from production, that's from castmates, that's from friends of the show. Is that the team that God will allow her or want her to continue to work with? I can answer that and say no, I'm not her, but I'm gonna say hell to the no because none of them care. All right, if we just took her out the equation and just have them stand on principles and morals and characteristics, all of those things that stand for something, they wouldn't line up. Okay, they will not line up. 195 in the chat, y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. CC is saying hello to everyone. Hey, Veronica, how are you? Dawn Hall says they all come in with the same agenda. Um, it's corny at some point. Something new, just saying. Got you. TT says hello to CC. Let's see. Mel took all her power back and did. Let's see. She's talking about dang near all of them, including Garbage Cat Coleslaw. Y'all got some names for her, honey. That woman is a thief, point blank, period. Who, Stormi? Y'all calling her a thief, child. Y'all is too much on a Saturday morning. Hit that like button, guys. In my opinion, that gal was involved with Hotel. Listen, committed to the journey. Now, I know I've been in the loop, but not in the loop for the last maybe 15 days because I've just been so busy. Um, with that being said, I've been seeing a lot of content over here on YouTube about this is what the content say. Y'all just answer my question, right? Because I don't want to spread things that's not true. I'm just asking my people in the chat, is this what was said or is these people like dragging, okay? So what they're saying is that Melody exposed that Martell and Stormi may have slept together or some type of relationship. Let me know, are they just dragging or is that really something that was said? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just asking y'all a question. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna wait for y'all response. Let's see. Did you catch her IG story where she spoke about teaching children through your actions? She was speaking to a couple of folks, not sure if those specific folks are clear enough to understand. I think I did catch it, but I wasn't able to screenshot it. I think when I went back to screenshot it, it was like later, it was under them 24 hours, so I missed it. But yes, I remember her speaking on that. It's funny how China is now willing to support Trump for president. TikTok, Temu, Sheen, and all are gathering U.S. citizens favor for a cheap price. Wow. I did see that this morning too. Trump or Elon will buy it. Mm. But see, the problem is the Chinese don't want to. China don't want to sell it. That's the problem. I think we have a lot of people here in America that will buy it. It's just China is like, no, y'all can't have it. So I'm saying, if y'all not spying, then sell it. But y'all spying. I don't know, child. I'm just saying, it just don't make sense not to, if you guys aren't spying. Hi, Kim. How are you? And welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Been gone, but back now. Well, welcome back, boo, to what I've been up to. Let me see. Okay. They will not sell because it will provide the new company in the U.S. access. Yeah. Yeah, that's wild, guys. TikTok, we're gonna have to talk about it a little later. I don't believe so. I was speaking about Dusty. Okay. Um, Okay. So committed said she was speaking about Dusty. Okay, because y'all gotta type it in because when I say I just thought about 8 channels that was talking about it, but when I got over there, it was like those robot people that be talking. I'd be like, I don't think that's true. I think they just gaslight. But y'all thank y'all for clearing that up for me, okay? All right, so last but not least, okay, we got to talk about it. Okay, Arion is upset. Shout out to Empress Radio because I can appreciate her break down a lot of stuff. I have a hard time with listening to certain people and dumb people, okay? People that just irk my soul from the shana, okay? And Arion is one of those, right? I think she talks in circles. I think she tried to make sense of her stupidity. And I think she tried to make excuses for why she was the side chick for this amount of time and went and had a baby with this man, okay? And I also think that she turns around and become other people while she's talking, Melody. Okay, she tried to be her and talk like her, act like her. You be yourself, right? Because you can't compare. But be yourself. I can respect that better. So it's hard for me to listen to her. Even hell, it's even hard for me to get through a live of her. So I can appreciate Empress Radio for her going through the transcript and going through it piece by piece because baby, I don't even have the energy for that. So I want to shout out my good sis for this info. I know that she's going off a recording according to the recorded phone call from AL. So shout out to him as well for the original content, but Empress broke it down in my terms, okay? And I just love that for her, okay? Oh yeah, Destiny sat and spin on Martell. What? Hey Trish K10, what's up, boo? What's wrong with the US opening our TikTok? Leave China alone. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anybody that talks about themselves in the third person is questionable. Cheryl is crazy. Hey, Babs, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. It's imperative that you do this so I can stay one active in all the rhythm. And your girl's trying to climb the charts to help me get there. Okay. So Arion basically is upset that people is coming for her daughter. She says that she is tired, and I'm going to paraphrase it into my own terms. She's tired of people coming for her daughter for the last 5 years. I found it very interesting because how are you not tired of being a side chick for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years, but you tired for your daughter, right? I understand that because like I said, I'm not big on people going in on somebody's child. I wouldn't like it for my own child. So I understand her frustration. However, it's just like when you know better, you do better. So if you understand that people aren't supposed to be coming for your daughter, why didn't you understand that you shouldn't have opened your legs for that married man and had a baby with that man and continue the relationship? I'm just saying, right? But I'm just going to assume you just wanted the D. Okay? PK Joe, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Make a zoo, what a zoo, what a zoo, what it do. 205 in the chat. Y'all continue to hit that like button. So she says she's tired of that, okay? She says her child is going to grow up to see the way people are painting her daughter out to be slash bullying. Again, my mind instantly went back. So you worried about your child getting a hold of social media and seeing grown folks come for your child, uh, treating the millimeter, treating the four-piece nuggets bad and painting her out to be a bully, but you ain't worried about your child picking up the phone, seeing her mom was a side chick for a married man and had a baby with a married man. You ain't worried about that? Girl. Now, I'm not downplaying the bullying, okay? But I am saying, when did you start to get some type of knowledge, right? Because you should be worried about both of them. But the fact that you skip over your child picking up the phone saying, my mama had her face down, A up, okay? Just bending it over every time he came back 5 months at a time. But you ain't worried about your child. But you worried about your child picking up the phone, seeing that grown folks are talking about a child. I'm confused. Now, if y'all think differently, let me know. Because I am really, really confused, okay? AC will always stay with Hotel. She is a turnout and loss. Child. AC, in my opinion, is a clown, and she is on that CC channel to try to garner support for her to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville along with Sue Wife now trying to promote and take over. If Mel is gone, I'm gone. Wow. China has always had a strong foothold in the U.S. You must blame the U.S. for importing their. Oh, that's a good one, Veronica. That's real good. Uh huh. Wow. Mm. So that's what she talked about. She worried about, and like I said, I'm not downplaying it because I think we should be cautious of a child picking up the phone and seeing the way we're speaking about children. I don't want to downplay that, but I'm just confused, y'all. I really am. She says that the kids, which is Martell kids and Melody kids, right? She says the kids love her daughter, okay? No, love her. They said that Sugar Mama basically be like, Miss Arion, Miss Arion. I said, girl, it may be true. I don't know if it is or isn't. I don't want to downplay nobody. But she's saying that y'all love painting a picture about the kids not liking her. She loved the kids love her. And Sugar Mama basically would be like, Miss Arion, when you coming back over, okay? So she's saying that when she leaves, the baby is checking for her. So she big energy, okay? She pressure over there at Marty Mart's house, okay? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. She says that the baby asked her when she coming back to give her a hug. Uh, I, I, I guess, okay? What else she says? She says that when Martell went live, she was right there, like in front of the camera. Yeah, we're not surprised. You're not telling us nothing different because here's the thing. Every time Arion do something online and somebody just, happens to record her, she knows she's being recorded. It's also a plot, the plan to get her on the show and significantly have a much hold on production, like, oh, maybe she do have something to offer. Let's bring her on. So this is nothing that she do. Martell isn't sitting right in front of her, okay? Martell is sitting right there telling her what to say, what's going to sell, and what's not going to sell. He's not saying anything about her saying that she don't want to be with him, he this, he that, because he's sitting right next to her while she's giving all this information to the blogger, okay? So she's saying that when he went live, she was sitting right in front of him, okay? And how she feels some type of way because Martell should have said something. That is why they aren't on good terms now, because he didn't defend her daughter. And I'm like, girl, defend your daughter? He didn't defend you. Tasha K was over there dog walking you with a special leash. And only thing he said was, that's my girl. He didn't say, no, she wasn't that kind of whore. He didn't say she wasn't that kind of hoe. She wasn't like that. I kind of pulled her in. He had nothing to say. He even said when it got to Paris, Paris has her own daddy. Ariane doing her own thing. He wouldn't even take responsibility for being your child's steppapa. Okay? But you bother about him not defending your child. He been not defending your child. He basically separated them. And I don't know about nobody else. Yes, she have a daddy, but when you are orchestrating a relationship with her mother, how dare you separate the two, sucker? Okay? How dare you do some stuff like that? I can't take you serious, right? Lisbeth in the building. Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. I don't believe anything she says. All of this is orchestrated by Hotel and Carl Lucifer to get her on the show. Ciao. Tupperware container. Y'all get on my nerves. Okay. Hey, Patricia T, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Coleslaw is tired of people speaking on her child. Why is he speaking on a 4-piece nuggets, calling them kids bad and funny looking? Weren't right. Exactly. I forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that back to my remembrance. But how dare you? Okay. Wait, but AC is there. Claims she doesn't want to play housekeeper to his kids. Yeah, I don't think she should have said that either. Committed. I don't think she should have said that, when she leave, when she there, the kids is there. I thought that was against the rules. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I could have sworn that was against the rules. We got to move on. We're 47 minutes into the chat. Y'all hit that like button, 224 in the chat. Okay, she says that she's good with people calling her whatever you guys want to call her. But when it comes to her daughter, she's going to put some pressure on y'all tails, all right? Now, I'm paraphrasing. But she's not going to have none of that, okay? She has expressed that she is, she says that Paris expressed to her that she is intimidated, okay? Now, I said, I'm not so sure, but children are very smart, okay? So she could have used the word intimidated. I'm not sure, but that's the word that she used. That Paris have expressed to her that she is intimidated by Mariah, okay? And that's why she doesn't go over Martell house as much as she used to because of the way her daughter expressed to her the way she felt, okay? Now, kudos to her. If this happened, you put your daughter first and you forgot about the ding dong. Kudos to you. I don't see it that Mariah would, have that kind of, attitude, but I'm not saying that, it's a lie either. Hell, I'm not the fly on the wall. Okay. I don't know anything about it. I just know that Melody teach her kids better than that, right? However, I would say all on a grown folks level, I think all of the kids will feel some type of way because we have social media, we have them going through private things, with Arion and people saying stuff about her mom and people saying stuff about Melody, and it would and could be a space that's uncomfortable for the both of them. Okay, it couldn't necessarily be that Mariah is doing something to her, particular to intimidate her or try to put some fear in Paris's heart. It could just be a lot of things going on that children really shouldn't be invested in. So it's allowing them to put up these walls that doesn't allow them to be children, if I could be honest. So that's just what I think. But y'all drop that in the comment section. Let me know how you guys feel about what I think. Okay. She is intimidated by Mariah because she is jealous of Mariah. Ooh, Betsy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Don't be sitting here and don't be subscribing, okay? And she says it's been 12 years later now and she's still talking about Melody. Girl, sit down, okay? And realize that you can't hold a candle to Melody. Ooh, Angie Lee said it like that. Well, well, well. The baby mother needs to get a job. She talking about and rebranding Martell. She needs to bring herself. That's the problem. She's too worried about Martell. And that's another thing. What kind of grown folks go around asking another grown folks, oh, he needs you. My man needs you because he over here, he got this going on, he need that. Would you please help him? Baby, I'll smack out of my nigga if he did like that, okay? I'm telling y'all, period. You better not be speaking on my behalf. Did I ask you to go ask him anything about me and for me? You better not do that again. Child, I would chew him up and wrap him the hell up and spit him the hell out. I wish you would. Oh man, but he would never because he respect my boundaries. Don't go talking for on my behalf. Don't do that unless I asked you to. Okay? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all see how I just flipped that to me? But I'm just saying, I wish they would. All right. She thought her son was going to be going to the house on the hill, riding in a nice G-Wagon, going on vacation, eating good. It's going to never happen with Melody. Not at all. That girl better press her ponytail better first. Yo, I didn't even mean to read that comment. Say what now? Why would Mel say pull up when coleslaw came from 4 p.m.? Child, I don't know. I don't know. Um, She's just mad because she thought her son, okay, wait a minute, was going to be with the Forbes Nuggets and not going to happen. Melody don't owe her son anything. Not at all. How can she pull up into Melody kids when she ain't even pulling to her own kids? So wonder how her daughter jealous of the Forbes Nuggets. I agree. I think she need to refocus herself. AC separated her children. She expects her children to be treated the same as the four-piece nuggets or better. It's not going to happen. You have to accept that first. Melanie don't need her to do anything for her kids. My little kids are good for the four-piece nuggets. They aren't. They are great. Melanie don't need her to do for them kids. Period. I'm glad I caught alive. Yes, welcome. Everything hotel and Choo Choo do is pre-planned. It is. And is. Let me go all the way to the bottom. Hey, Bella, my favorite girl in the building. Welcome. We appreciate you for being here. I ain't sleep with you last night. Not at all. My baby mama talking about, wait a minute, the baby mama talking about it one day she might be on Atlanta Housewives. Girl, you ain't even afford the Atlanta Housewife style. No female on that show living in mansions. You could never. Child, it's the wishful thinking for me. I love how y'all calling her the baby mama. The baby mama said, wait a minute, hold on. The baby mama said that she's that girl. Why can't she lay in her own show? On her own show, Melody is that girl because she landed her own show. And then Milani is an innocent, is an innocent young child. So of course she's approached the bird in that way. Just wait until the child fully understands the real. I agree. They just mad because Melanie's staying on business and Martell know deep down inside that baby mama can't hold a candle to Melody. Ari is 10 years a dummy. Woo, Hey, Chris, welcome to the chat with the stomping it through the chat. Well, I believe anything Martell says he used to lie to his wife. Yeah, the baby mama don't even have a car. Y'all sure she don't got no car? Y'all for real or y'all just throwing stuff in the chat? Martin, oh what? Let me know. Is that the truth or y'all lying? Kia, Area, hey Kia, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Area, I wish you would be 40 years old, lonely child. I'm just saying. Let's move on to the things she had to say. She says that she stopped going to Martell house, like I told you guys, because of the way her daughter fell. She also goes on and says how the kids wanted to, if her daughter treated the kids so bad, why was the kids wanting to sit or wanted to sit next to her daughter if she was treating the kids so bad? They wouldn't have wanted to sit next to her daughter. So apparently all of the kids loved her daughter. I don't know if I believe that because sometimes kids, I mean, I guess she got a point. It could go both ways, honestly. Kids can be scared, so they go towards the person that is harming them, or they can, like she said, they cannot be scared and they going towards the person that they love. So it can't go both ways. She says how Mel be trying to get Martell arrested, and the judge be basically seeing right through that stuff. And I'm like, but she says that we the people, the bloggers, just be going on what's put into the court documents, but we not going on the facts. So anybody can write anything onto the court documents doesn't mean it makes it factual. And this is where my problem come in with her. You can use common sense when it comes to Melody, but you don't have common sense for your own self, okay? So everybody else around you is lying but Martell, the person that has been lying for all of these years, okay? So he the only one not lying. Everybody else is lying but him. And you believe him. You believe everything he tell you. That's why you're in a situation with the Scots now, because he left himself out of the equation and you somehow believe him. Do you think that he has a story of what the guys was doing when he was around and he went and ate ice cream while they was eating coochie? Girl, you can't be that serious. Okay? If they ate the coochie, hell, he ate it too. They was on a trip together. You cannot be that stupid to believe that that was not so. Stop playing with me. Okay? You got to see him for who he is and stop trying to act like he's the saint and everybody else around him is the dang on devil. That's why I can't take you serious. If they ate the coochie, so the hell did he. If they ate the ice cream cone, he ate it too. Period. If he ate the booty hole, he ate it too. Y'all better stop playing with me. So you can see that everybody else lying but him. And the only reason why you becoming so hard for Melody, not that Melody is perfect, because y'all love to say, oh, Melody is not perfect. Y'all, it'll be D-Right and her. It's not, it's basic knowledge at this point. Why is it that everybody that we continue to talk about through the show, on the show, off the show, in between the show, is lying, but bald-headed Martell? That makes no sense to me. 264 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Maybe y'all got the style. I can only see the two youngest wanting to sit by them, but I can almost bet you Tank and Mariah don't want to make it make sense. I'm just saying. PK done stomped in through the chat. Ciao. And how does she think Melody feels about her sorry SSA calling a 4-piece funny looking? Yeah. That's some ignorant crap, but you want everybody to consider your daughter. And like I said, I'm strong on leave these kids out of it. The kids didn't ask to be in it. Leave these babies alone. But you got to listen. What you require, you have to give. Okay? You have to give. You don't want to give it, but you want somebody to give it to you. It don't work like that. The oldest 2-piece nuggets kind of know what's going on, in my opinion. Absolutely. Hi, Paula. How are you? Good morning. Let me see. They probably had no choice but to sit by her daughter. She probably set that up to make it look good. Probably. Hi, Rosalind. Rosalind, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If the car is small, they ain't got no choice. Y'all wild in the comments. It looks like her son treats Sugar Mama bad. According to that video, listen, I don't think there's no record. What you call it? no consequences for his bad behavior. He looked like he saw demons. And I don't talk about people kids, but that baby looked like he saw demons. I saw it in his eyes. He ain't wrapped too tight, baby. He looked like he was ready for whatever was coming that way. He was going to slap Arion too. Child, he was going to give her the business. Come over here and try to correct me if you want. I'm going to smack you too, mom. Child, I was like, I'm going to back off that child until he gets some counseling. Because that look was saying something, y'all. I don't care what y'all saying. Keeping it sweet says a video was shown outside the chat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on. A video was shown of the outside child was intimidating sugar mama, so Mariah has to protect her siblings. Absolutely. Hey, welcome to the chat. I don't think I saw you here before, and we appreciate you for being here. You lose him how you got him. Side, yes, absolutely, girl. What you thought you was gonna do? And if he marry you, you the last option. He definitely ain't marry you yet because he has options. They just don't want him right now. He gotta get his money up. I love when Mel answers lies without saying a word. She's shown her house with a new white Range and white G-Wagon dusty ride in a broke down rusty truck. I know y'all lying. She always wanting, waiting in Martell. Yeah, Arion wish she would be 40 years. Okay, I read that one. Listen, Boss Baby is a boss. She's not effing with that trash, child. So that is, let me see. She says you people believe in anything, okay? Um, and listen, y'all believe anything, y'all let me know. But I don't believe anything. I'm a very well-rounded blogger. I can really put two and two together. I like to consider myself to be giving fair commentary. I'm not one-sided. You know, I love to have fun, and that's just what it is. But she likes for it to be, y'all believe anything whenever somebody's not believing her and Martell. That story that came out with the Scotts was a big flop. And the reason why it flopped is because they were so eager to be like, look at me, look at me. They told stuff from 1924. Okay, can we get some present stuff? Tisha is not oblivious that her husband has cheated, probably is cheating, and will continue to cheat, or maybe not. Maybe he realized he got a valuable wife and he don't want to lose her. They're gonna work it out. I don't know, but what I do know is, and when you bring something to the table that big, you needed proof, like some text messages, some flight receipts, something evident an individual just sitting there telling you how she had two ding dongs in her butt and her mouth. What? I can't. Okay. But listen, guys, if you are still yes, first time in, so I subbed and liked. Great commentary. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. According to the court documents, it was AC's daughter intimidating Mariah. And yeah, that's what she's saying, Veronica. She's telling us don't believe it because Melody wrote it. So therefore, just because it was wrote and written by Melody doesn't make it true. That's what she's saying. You people believe anything we see what's going on. Hey, Pamela, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Absolutely. Debbie, welcome to the chat. Three oldest nuggets know exactly what, why, and when. Mel said that she has to have a conversation with them because of what he has exposed them to and to whom. Wow. It's sad, guys. It is sad. Um, yeah, it's sad. So yeah, so if guys listen, I don't ask for much, but y'all know I'm about to log on off of here, and I'm going to meet you guys back a little bit because we got a little bit tea on Destiny and Trish, and I want to talk about that. So maybe about the 1:30 hour, we're going to go and have that conversation. So turn your notification on, subscribe to the channel. All right, if you guys are feeling like you want to be a member for exclusive content, please do. Okay, I love y'all. Remember, we give out cash for our members. Okay, because I'm a little plain Jane. All right, I'm a cash / let's get it. Okay, so listen, that's what we do in our memberships. But with that being said, you guys hit the like button, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel. And remember, checkmates, I love y'all, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. And don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.